But this week's is kind of interesting. So, um, what are we going to talk about this week? Well, we're going to talk about Discord and how much of a useful tool Discord is. Because I see a lot of people, right? Whether you're a new artist, you're an older artist, you're just a person who's never used Discord, and they have no idea not only what they're doing on Discord, but they don't know how much of a tool it really is for not only like brand purposes and like your audience, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about strictly like as a file sharing, media sharing, voice calling, voice messaging platform that it is. So let's break it down and let's talk about it because I noticed that again, a lot of people kind of have a bit of a have a bit of a hard time with Discord. And there's a couple reasons for that we're going to talk about here for sure. Because don't get me wrong, Discord's definitely very like what's the word? It's very much like a lot once you first like kind of try to use it if you've never used Discord before, right? So that's something that I'm like, okay, like we definitely gonna have a talk here. So first things first, why is it important? So realistically, something like Discord, um, you know, has its I guess competition, right? I mean, there's what TeamSpeak, there's Zoom, there's a lot of like other like just like smaller kind of like video voice calling things, but Discord's very much like community and creative centered. So Discord is stacked with like all the tools that you'd realistically want as any type of creative. Like, and you don't even have to be a musician. Everybody from graphic designers to producers, especially producers, gamers, content creators, streamers, you know, and again, like I'm not even talking strictly like the branding and like the content side of Discord. I'm strictly talking like Discord as a tool. So again, this is from a fresh point of view, right? So say you've never used Discord or you don't really use Discord, but you want to learn and, kind of dive in more and more. Realistically, the main reason why it's so like important to creatives in general is because of its functions, right? So Discord is not only a text-based chat kind of platform, but it's also packed with all the tools that you'd realistically want, right? So you're not only getting private text chats, you're getting public text chats within fucking servers. You're getting a lot of that, but on top of it, um, the massive like advantage, I guess you would say, like even Discord, like at its like vanilla stage, like from like a free account point of view, you can still share files up to a certain size. You have your voice calls, you have your voice messages, you have pretty much all the media tools that you'd want, right? So why is that important? Well, let's talk collaboration. Let's talk file share. Let's talk storing things in a place where you wouldn't have the media space otherwise. So something that's really cool about Discord is, you have your basic Discord and then you have Discord Nitro. And when you have Discord Nitro, you're able to increase your file sizes. You're able to increase a lot of the text that you can send, and basically you can just increase the size of pretty much everything. And again, think Google Drive, but in a community aspect. So like people set up Discords for all kinds of things, right? For example, we have the Music Money's Discord. That's very much like a public community Discord. And then you have like your private collective Discords, or you have your own solo artist Discord where it's just an artist and all their supporters, or maybe their artist mutuals, or you have your private Discord. You know what I mean? Completely private, you and your homies, you and the artist homies, nobody else is in there, no public invites, none of that. And you can kind of like lock a server down as to where it's strictly work, like it's only like the regular people. And it's become not only important tool in my life for so many years. I think I've had a Discord account since like 18 or something like that. Something like 2018 or 2017. And when I started making music in 2017, um it wasn't until like late 2018, 2019 is where like the like Discord era really started for like my community, right? Whether it was like, through 29 Club or UVC or whoever. Um that's where not only meetings were held, but then you're talking about um collaborative sessions, right? Like if you're a producer and an artist is recording on your beat, do you know how fucking easy it is for somebody to just like sit in a call with you and then they come back and they're like, yo, check this out, and they export the stems and they're like, boom, boom, boom. It's pretty much like being in a session with somebody. With it's damn near the closest you can be in the studio with somebody without actually being in the studio. Like I've been in sessions with somebody from New Zealand, for example, and me and him would just send melodies, send beats back and forth, just all the bullshit like that. And you're not going to get that experience in many other places with the ease of access that Discord kind of brings, right? Because, like I mentioned, you're talking file share, you're talking media share, you're talking voice calls, voice messages, obviously text messages. Like, there's a lot of like really big advantages to that, especially like when it's your friends. I'd be recording in Discord, hell, it's so underrated. So that's pretty much what I'm getting at. Is I think a lot of people need to, um, pretty much swallow the pill and try to use Discord because you could get involved in so many ways in communities. Like whether you want to use Discord privately and use it as like a canvas for you and your homies to cook in, or you want to join other community Discords. Something like Music Mondays, something like a gaming Discord, right? Speedrunning, indie horror speedruns, things like that. A lot of that stuff is really where you can get your roots and really like figure out how Discord is like used. You know what I mean? So that's something that's like very, very important. So that's really like, why you should be using Discord and, your features and pretty much things like that. But, you know, there's a couple things I wanted to mention about, how to use Discord. Right. So I'm not going to sit here and make a guide for you guys. If that's something that you would like, we could do like a Music Mondays like Discord guide on like how to use the Music Monday server, how to use Discord, etc., etc. That's something you want, definitely let us know, either in the comments or anything like that. Definitely let us know. But a couple things on Discord, just in general, right? Especially if you're new to it. And realistically, this is just my 2 cents. Um, some people kind of find Discord very easy to use right off the rip, and then some people find it like really hard to like figure out Discord. So the biggest thing that I find that fucks people up that are new to Discord, right, is the fact that the PC and the mobile version are so different, and rightfully so. I mean, it's obviously hard to fucking code things like that, but the mobile version and the PC version is so fucking different. I think that's what catches a lot of people off guard. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, use Discord mobile and they're like, yo, how do I join channels? How do I get in this VC? How do I open my other servers? But if you open it on PC, um, you can kind of like work your way around. So my suggestion realistically is to just use Discord on PC. Um, and then you can kind of understand how mobile works. So realistically, just learn it on PC and then you pretty much are good to go after that. Um, and like put it this way, right? Especially if you're a musician, Discord's not complicated if you can use a DAW. So if you can use Ableton, FL Studio, Logic, GarageBand, you can use bro, Sony Vegas, fucking Blender, bro. If you're using any of those, anything, you can use Discord. Straight up. Like it just looks like a lot at first, but in reality, like once you get like a couple days of experience in, it becomes like very simple, and you're like, oh shit. And then like eventually you'll get to the point where you'll want to like create your own server, and then you kind of like understand the back end of Discord things. You know what I mean? So like I would become like a user first, and then just kind of get used to everything, and then you're like, yo, I can make my own Discord. You know what I mean? And then start doing that shit. That's something I really wanted to just touch on for the community. And really give my 2 cents on that, and like Um, I really talk about how not only useful and beneficial Discord is, but how easy it is to use as well. Because like I said, it can be very intimidating at first, but if you give it like a couple days of like some like good use, you'll be all right. You know what I mean? Like the platform is always getting updated, but it's never like changed its core. Discord will always be Discord. So I definitely suggest getting familiar with it. And I mean, realistically, you can start in the Music Mondays Discord. You can find a link to that literally anywhere. Check the description, check our socials, check our pretty much any of our tweets. There's always a link right under it, and we're about to hit like 200 members as well. So the community is growing daily. So if you're interested in joining the Music Mondays Discord server, we have moderators, we have people that are more than happy to show you guys around and really give you guys a tour of everything, to be honest with you. So with that said, my friends, that's that, and that's pretty much um, everything you'd want to know about the Music Money's Discord server and Discord in general. Um, but again, before we go, if you're interested in a how-to guide on how to use Discord or how to navigate around the Music Money's Discord, definitely let us know. Whether it's in the comments, the DMs, tweet us, send us a DM, anything. Let us know because I'll be happy to do that and record that for you guys here on the show. Because that'll be really cool as well. But yeah, definitely dive into Discord. Definitely dive into Discord. And again, this will be uploaded on the channel. So again, subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like and drop a comment. Again, let us know if you want to see us get a Discord guide done. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, that's that on that, my friends.